Ojai. Avila, the city in Spain, the administrative center of the province of the same name, is on the right river bank of Adik, inflow of Duero. Its city is located in 110 km on the northwest from Madrid at a foot of the Cordillera Central at the height of 1128 m above sea level, is the most highly located among the capitals of the Spanish provinces. Together with Toledo and Segovia, Avila, the known historic town in the neighborhood of the Spanish capital. This settlement, as it is considered, is founded by the tribe of Eton. Romans strengthened the settlement, and now traces of the Roman era remain in the part of the city surrounded with walls. Visigoths, the 5th-8th century, and the Arabs, the middle of the 11th century, practically didn't leave marks of the stay. During Reconquista, Avila's era, long time I was on the front line, being exposed to attacks of both Christians and Moors, who sought to ensure the safety wide strip of the scorched earth which I entered also Avila. After the 11th century, the city finally passes to the Christians who surrounded with his impressive wall. Here in the last day of the 4th month 1295, the Jewish adherents of Abraham Avila, after his communication with the angel who dictated to him wisdom miracles, waited for the beginning of messianic miracles. Thanks to the fact that the royal court of medieval Castile often moved from place to place, Avila also sometimes served as the place of his stay. In 1465, Castilian magnates outraged in Avila upon an effigy of the King Enrique IV. Avila, the center of Catholic mysticism. Saint Teresa Avilskaya, whose most part of relics is disseminated through temples and monasteries of the city, uses the world popularity. Population 58400. The person in 2015 tends to reduction, characteristic of all region. Economy. In Avila, the enterprises of food, metalworking industry, mechanical engineering depend on production of the low-tonnage Nissan trucks located in the industrial zone Las Servencias in a northern part of the city. Work. In Avila, a number of sports constructions, including the Estadio Municipal Adolfo Suarez Arena, opened in 1976, gyms of Polideportivo Carlos Sastre and San Antonio, tennis courts, pools, platforms for occupations, basketball and squash. Avila, one of points of passing of a cycle race of wealth. Professional educational institutions are presented by the Catholic University of St. Teresa Avilskaya. Polytechnical, educational and tourist colleges of the University of Salamanca. Police Academy. Sites. The historic center of Avila represents the squared territory surrounded with fortifications 25-16 m long. The fortification of Avila is put up in the 11th, 14th centuries on the place of the Roman and Arab strengthenings by Raymond Burgundsky, the son-in-law Alfonso VI. The old city with a fortification actually is the fortified city and is similar Russian. The wall contains 88 towers and 9 gates. Walls which stone for construction was taken from earlier constructions have average thickness of 3 m. Travel arches of the oldest gate, San Vicente and Alcazar, are flanked by pair 20-meter towers. Medieval strengthenings of Avila are the most remained in all Spain. Since 1985, the historic center of Avila is included in the UNESCO World Cultural Heritage List. The Avila Cathedral, constructed counting on defense, is similar to Fortress Moore. His bell tower performed defensive functions and is included in the line of fortifications. The triumphal building of cathedral, built in 1170, 1211 and reconstructed in the 13th-16th centuries, is an example of transition from Romance style to a Gothic style. Images of monsters on temple walls, a wooden carving of the Renaissance chorus and the bishop's tomb. The Madrigala are well known. El Greco's works are stored in the Cathedral Museum. Church San Juan Bautista with a font in which Crescent Street. Teresa. The Monastery Encarnacion in which street? Teresa Avilskaya lived 27 years. The monastery Santa Teresa, founded in 1636 and representing a fine example of style. 7 churches outside fortifications which kept lines of Romance style. San Segundo, San Andres, San Vicente, San Pedro, San Nicolas, Street Martin, Santa Maria de la Cabeza. San Vicente's church, where there is Saint Vicente's tomb of the 12th century, the first in Spain where the Nervierne arches were applied. A number of the strengthened palaces of the nobility of the 15th, 16th centuries. Famous people. Teresa Avilskaya is a nun, Catholic sacred. Gil González de Avila is the Spanish historian. Sancho de Avila is a commander. Tomás Luz de Victoria is a composer. Adolfo Suarez is a politician of the 1980th years. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.